How y'all doing? What's going on, family? Good to see you. Glad that you are here. Making sure that we're not muted, because you know how it rolls sometimes when you're live, but I'm super pumped and excited to be here with you. I'm your hostess, the mostess, Diana Gladney, and today we're going to be talking about if you don't have a lot of time, what's something that you can do about that? What is something that you can change in your workflow or develop a good workflow so that you can actually start creating content? I'm super pumped, and please, we just released the masterclass on how to plan, record, and edit your videos. It's the exact formula and the exact methods that I use to grow my channel to over 17,000 subscribers. So if you're new here, welcome to the Andre fam, the Video Simplified family. You'll hear a myriad of things, or as you all have named yourselves, the Glad Gang. So Glad Gang, we are here. I'm pumped and excited to be here with you. And we're going to dive into some stuff. And if you got questions from the masterclass, feel free to ask them. And if you just so happen to have some struggles, we might even just open up the line to take live questions where you can hop in on the camera, because we have not done that in a long time. The Helpcast was sunsetted at the end of 2021, but we might be bringing that back, but not today, maybe tomorrow. All right. So what is going on? Let's say hello to the fam in the chat. On again with Andre Glenn. Good to see you. Glad that you are here. Is it Adrian or Adrian? Good to see you. Glad that you're here. Please let me know how to correctly pronounce your name so I don't botch that up. And then we have Cost TV. Good to see you. Glad that you're here. And also see you on the vlog channel, so I appreciate that. What is up? Saying what's up, D, from Miss Valerie Pinkston. Good to see you. Glad that you are here. All right, we ain't gonna waste no time. Let's cut this music down just a smidge. So here's the thing. Everybody's busy. I get it. And sometimes that word takes or it has like a negative connotation to it, or you feel like that's a limiting factor when it comes to your content. And I get it, because I've been there. Matter of fact, right now on my back that you can't see, I have a heating pad with a massager attached to it because endometriosis is having its way, but claiming victory over that. All right. But yeah, yesterday was a hard day. Day before that, I had went out of town to Atlanta, took a day trip to Atlanta, got a chance to go to KEH Camera. And then the week before that, I was in Spokane, Washington with my mentor, Ray Edwards, and my good brother, Doc Rock. We helped to put together a master class and film that and some other things. So it was my extreme honor and pleasure to be there. So whether you have a chronic disease, issues, you have quote unquote the kids, which some of y'all say that sometimes like it's like it's a disease, but I understand. Okay, I developed a formula for that too. It's called NyQuil. Okay, ZQuil, even better. All right, I'm just saying, do what you got to do to make it work. Okay, maybe you just had a baby. Maybe you're just starting a new job. Maybe you just quit a job. There's all kinds of scenarios to impact your time. Here's the biggest thing I can gift to you before we dive into this. Your time is like a container. Don't think of it as I don't have as much time as this other person, and then that means I can't do this. And then you're looking at their channel and it's like, oh, they're growing faster than me, or I'm growing faster than them. Am I going to be able to keep pacing? Like, there's all kind of little devils on your shoulder, if you will, speaking nonsense into your ear. You need listen to none of them. Okay. Matter of fact, just take a little beep, bop them off. You feel me? So I want to show you all what we went over in the masterclass, which was the video planning guide. And that guide is, we're doing a 7-day challenge after it. So when you sign up, and you can unsubscribe if you want to, you don't have to go through the challenge, but I want to help you go through that, because I know you have a pile of stuff that you're downloading from everybody's channel, getting this, oh, I need that, I need this to help me with. We're not doing that out here in these streets over here. Okay. I want to walk you through how to actually get the most out of this guide. So every day there's going to be a video from me for the next 7 days, helping you to go through this video planning guide to really start to maximize your content and your videos by leveraging this system. Okay. And for those of you in the Video Simplified community, we're moving that community out of beta. So we're going to be launching it officially, which is videosimplified.live. If we have any of our moderators in the chat, please go ahead and add that link for me. I know we got a few people in here. Let me say hello, and then we're going to run into the content. Alan's Ever After. That sounds like a love story just waiting to happen. You feel me? Good to see you. Glad that you're here. What's up, Mr. Camera Junkie? Luis in the building. Luis, are you coming to People of Video? Side note, real quick, I'm speaking at People of Video in September of this year. I'll have the links and details on that later. Probably post it on the community tab, but that's happening. There's also a Women of Video conference that's happening. You can go to Diana.link, WOV. I feel like I'm doing a bunch of promo stuff, but I'm just trying to get y'all the information. You feel me? Let's go through and say hello. Saying howdy, y'all. Alrighty, let's go. Be Easy, shoe and fashion reviews. Love that name. The kids definitely take my, I'm telling y'all, Z-Quill. It's legal. It's legal. Well, I love my nieces and nephews, but you saw in one of the videos, which it kept removing the ability to post comments, so because she is underage or what have you, so there's different limitations on stuff like that. But I did a video with my niece because they're always around. They want to see what you're doing, and so that's one of the things that I can give to you, a pro tip. Invite them in to help you through the process. Let them sit behind the camera, maybe, and just make sure you stay in focus. Say, if you ever see a box not on my face, let me know, kind of a thing. So I just invite them in. So you see how I'm kind of blocked. Sometimes back there, you can't see because there's nobody back there today. But sometimes in videos, they're literally right behind me because they want to be in the room. And so bringing them into that process and helping them is tremendously helpful. All right, let's dive into the goodness that we got going on this day. So real quick, this is the video planning guide that we talked about. In this video planning guide, it walks you through the different stages of creating a video, being able to really plan that out. Again, this is complemented with a 7-day video challenge. You don't have to create a video every day. That's not what we're doing out here in these streets, all right? But there are some days where I do challenge you to take action on the things that you're learning. This is a learn and do community, all right? So in this planning guide, if we scroll down through the pages, you'll see on about page 4 in the video planning guide, and the link is already pinned in the comment section for you to access that as you're going through your videos, think of that infomercial that we all know and have seen, which is called, like, I don't know what it was. It was like a rotisserie thing or something, some kind of oven, right? But the concept of that was set it and forget it. That is exactly what you want to be able to do with your video content. Get to a place to where you can set things up and literally forget about them. That's how I'm able to come in, sit down, record a video just like this all the time. There's a system of why you always see like this kind of angle for a video, because it's already systemized and set up. I don't have to go get the tripod and set it up. I don't have to go get the camera and set it up. It's already set up and ready for me to create with. And so you want to think about when you're doing that, what are the best settings? So on this page, it covers, matter of fact, let me zoom this in if I can, which I know I can in Ecamm, but let me zoom this up and we'll put me out the way. So on here, it's like a pre-record day checklist. If I zoom this out, just a smidge there. All right, so you'll see on this page, there's things on here so that when you're going through your videos, you can ask yourself, did I record this in 24 frames per second? Was it in 30 frames per second? Was it in 60 frames per second? What did I actually do on this video? And circle it, mark it. There's also an editable version, so you don't have to have pen and paper. But, you know, what lens did you use? Because it's different if I use like the 10 to 20 lens and the lowest aperture is f4, then I want to switch to my Sigma 16. That low aperture is f1.4. So I want to mark what I'm actually using, what the camera actually was set to when it actually looked good, because that's going to help me tremendously. Then it's just some other helpful tips on here when you are recording. When you scroll up, I'm gonna put up to the video planning guide here. Oh, not that one. Yeah, let's go for that. So further down on the page, we get into this section here that you're seeing on the screen, which is the Content Quadrant. This is a system that I developed, so I just call it the DG, Content Quadrant, which there are 4 different main categories of content or ways that you can start to create content no matter how long you've been doing this or where you are in your journey. Most of the time, some of the most frustrating things about creating video content is the fact that you have all of your ideas in your mind, and where they're all jumbled in one whole bundle, they all feel the same. All your ideas are not equal. So an idea that I had this morning that I recorded on my Apple Watch, which is on the charger right now, the first thing that's on there, pro tip, is the voice memos app. So no matter where I am, I can press that button, start the voice memos app, and leave a message to myself, make a video about this, do research on that. But I may not have all the time to really do that one. That was like more of a complex idea. So I want to start going through with you what this content quadrant actually is. Let me blow this up. Actually took it off the screen, didn't I? All right, let's blow this up so you can see it full screen. So there's 4 different types of videos that you can create. The first one is your quick hitters. These are going to be your 60 to 90 second videos. And even above the quick hitters, you have videos like shorts. You don't have to do a whole bunch when you have shorts. You can do that in 15 seconds. That's how long, not a short, but a IG story. But if you have an idea, does it fit into like the 60 or 90 second category? These videos, they do not require a ton of planning, and you don't really have to do a bunch of preparation and stuff like that. It's very easy. So think about what are things that you can do that may be cool as a story, which you can do up to like 4 back-to-back, and they're 15-second increments. Somewhere you have 15-second increments, somewhere. So if I pulled out my phone right now, because I have 15 seconds, and I go to the Instagram app, I can literally just swipe to the right. It pulls up the story, and I can say, guys, we're doing a live stream right now on the channel. Chat is popping off with some videos. If you want to come in here and get some help with the content quadrant that I develop, make sure that you come to the stream over on my channel on YouTube. Just search me, DianaGladney.com. It will come up. All right, boom, hit share, done. So that was 15, maybe 20 seconds, and I've posted a piece of content. There are some things that you can do that if you just kind of start to write them down, you can start to segment them out. But maybe let's say I want to show what my set it and forget it live streaming setup is, or just video content creation setup is. That still can be on my phone. That still could be a YouTube short or an Instagram reel. And I'm able to share that with you in 60 to 90 seconds. But the idea of thinking like all videos are equal, they're not. You need to split them up, and the content quadrant will help you with that. So the next section is your light planners. These videos typically will range between 2 to 4 minutes. The time frames on these can vary, but a light planner is something that's going to be between 2 and 4 minutes. These can be used like throughout the day. Again, these are not like super stressful videos that you're having to create. Like you can do these in like a really short amount of time. Take a sip of water real quick. Another pro tip. As I'm doing this, like I have my vlog channel. That's just me being able to create content, but my camera is just right out of the shot. Creating some extra content, some B-roll that I can use to showcase that even though I'm busy, I'm doing something, I'm still keeping my mind focused on what is something that I can leverage. Telling you that I did a live stream today, and telling you that we launched the masterclass, and telling you all these things. In the masterclass, I taught you all to use the say, show, and spell method. If I'm saying something, I'm going to show it to you. And if necessary, I can put like a little lower third to spell it out to make sure that you get it. Like the word Sennheiser may not be something that you completely know how to spell. So something like that I may put there. Or if I'm showing you the label of the thing on the screen, then that's fine. But the fact that I'm going over the content quadrant makes it super easy. So you have your quick hitters, and then you move over into your light planners that are about 2 to 4 minutes each. Then you have your medium planners that are about 3 to 7 minutes. Now, again, the time frame on these can vary, but where it fits in the quadrant is dependent on how much time it's actually going to take for you to do. So a medium planner is something that maybe it takes you about 1 to 3 days before you can actually go through and finish this out. The reason why I say maybe 1 to 3 days, because you're fleshing out the idea. Maybe I'm starting with like, okay, here's the video topic idea. I think I want to do it on blah, blah, blah. And you're writing it down. That's why we have that in the video planning guide. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull this back up. We're gonna blow this up, and we're gonna go to, let's go here. I think, yep, somewhere about here. I wanna make sure I don't get it off the screen. And bring it down, cool. All right, so the working title portion on here, the reason why this exists is so that when you're going through and you're fleshing out an idea, you can put that on the paper and come back to it later. If you have something that's more of a medium planner, then it's going to take you a little while. But you have to think about like, what's the point of the video that I'm creating? So if I say, make a video about this camera versus this camera, then it's like, okay, but what's the main point of this video? What am I going to try to convey with that? So I'm gonna hop over to the chats real quick. If y'all have any questions, saying hello. Hot from Vegas, 113 degrees today. No ma'am. No ma'am. Staying indoors all day. And hit the like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Be sure to hit the like button. We have not messed with this Rodecaster Pro, the second one. Let me see. Where we at? Music bed, milk gear, solid. Okay, this is where I'm at. Got to make sure. All right, Rodecaster Pro. You're all right in my book. Got the second one as a gift, so thank you very much. This is very nice. Saying listening while driving. Well, appreciate that. Images by Gretchen. Gretchen, appreciate you. Saying finally, I'm sitting still to watch a Deidre stream. You know what? That deserves the horn. Okay, the horn of greatness. That's what we calling it. It's not the DJ air horn no more. It's called the horn of greatness. You feel me? Question coming in from Awaken asking, can you do a video or live on how to contact brands for sponsorship or brand collaboration? I could do you one better. I've done 2 different interviews on the Video Simplified podcast. They are not live yet, but I spoke with 2 people specifically on this very thing, which is on video. We talked about when, even if you're a small creator or what have you, got like a smaller number of subscribers and the like, what are some things that you can do? How do you craft some emails and messages and the things to go through that? And so we did that with on video. And so that'll be coming out on the Video Simplified podcast. And then I did another one on with Daniel Batal, sorry. I always say it wrong and then I say it right. Also on that as well, on sponsorship and brand deals when you're first getting started and things like that. So those 2 are very good podcast episodes. So again, if you're subscribed to the Video Simplified podcast, those episodes will be coming out, but we specifically covered that. Because the one thing that you don't want to do is shortchange yourself with a brand and then you're doing a bunch of work and you're kind of locked into something, or you don't know what to look for in the agreement and that messes you up. But that also coincides with the kind of videos that you create and whether or not like it fits into the where you're doing. Some videos I've had products and stuff for a while. The video hasn't published yet. It has to fit into the where I'm at, how much time I have, and does it make sense for me to do? But again, when we go back into the content quadrant, there are some videos, if it's a medium planner, it's going to take me 1 to 3 days to actually come up and fill the video out, not to record it, but just to flesh out the idea going off of the video planning guide. I've committed that to memory and I can write that on a piece of paper and it just works. The other thing is your hard hitters, your medium planners and your hard hitters. These are the videos that you really want to like rank on YouTube. You want them to do really well. You want to like have a bunch of comments and engagement and stuff like that. These medium planners and hard hitters, they are something that you're going to take more time to do. So if you are going to do a hard hitter, this is not something that you're going to just do flying by the seat of your pants. There's some videos that I watch that, especially when it comes from clients or you community members or what have you, if we're doing like a 30 or 60 minute coaching session, the one question I'll ask is like for the link to the YouTube channel so I can take some time before we meet and actually start going through it and seeing like, what are you doing in your videos? And some of you all have excellent video ideas. You have maybe titling could probably use a little work or something like that. But when you start the video off, how is the first 30 seconds of the video? When you're working through something that is a medium planner or a hard hitter, you really want to start thinking about if this is actually going to start off with me just rambling, or do I want to be more methodical with what I'm doing? Obviously, it's the latter. So the first, YouTube accounts for your first 30 seconds when it comes to the intro in your analytics, when they're going through the playback. I'm here to tell you, you don't need to take up them full 30 seconds before you get to the point, and we covered that in the masterclass. You really, really, really want to get within the first 8 to 15 seconds. Start getting to the point by then. So there's the video that we did in the masterclass at about, and I did what I call like harsh editing or harsh cuts. because I want to be very aggressive about getting to the point and the meat and the potatoes of the content. What's the big elephant in the room is a thing I love to address. If there's an elephant in the room, then I want to make sure that I'm addressing it point blank. There's something else I also wanted to share with you all real quick. So if you want this video planning guide, you can actually hold your phone up with this QR code, so you don't have to type in the links and stuff like that. Or you can take a screenshot of it and then do it later. But this QR code will take you over to the landing page for you to get access to the video planning guide. So if you want that, I'll leave it on the screen for a bit. So the thing is, it's like if you're going through and you're crafting these ideas for your videos, if it's going to take a little bit longer to do, you want to start crafting the first 8 to 15 seconds. What is something that your audience already knows? People, if you're doing a few things that's hurting your videos, you probably need to stop and start taking those out. Asking people to subscribe, asking people to hit the like button when they don't know if they actually like the video yet because they haven't actually watched it yet. It hasn't happened. So if you're asking people to hit the like and the subscribe button and we're 20 seconds into the video, why should I? What's the point? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really start, like, here's my biggest thing. Stop treating your audience like they're stupid. They watch other videos. They may have seen or started getting interested in YouTube for themselves, and they've gone through the same research and the same content, maybe the same masterclass and courses that you've done. Your audience isn't stupid. So let's not treat them stupid. So if in the first 8 to 15 seconds, why were they clicking on the video? I always talk about when I'm doing a talk, which is social behaviors. What's the social behavior of the platform that you're posting to? If it's YouTube, they're doing a couple things when they're searching for a video. Let me give you all some pro tips real quick. When somebody is going to search for a video and they're putting that in, first of all, they're using their language. So when they start typing something in, they're going from their mind, and you want to start thinking about your videos and crafting your videos from the perspective of the person that's on the keyboard. They're typing in a certain language and a way to do something in their language. They hit enter, several results come up. First thing they're looking at is the thumbnail. They don't look at the title first. Then they may look at the title and see, is the intrigue of the thumbnail matching the concept of the title enough for it to make sense for me to want to see the third part, which is, how long is this video? I'm going to redo this video as like a 5 to 7 minute video, like so maybe a light planner or a medium planner, according to our video content quadrant, because this is right now, let's see, the live stream right now is 25 minutes. Ain't nobody got time for that. Most of the time, people is like, oh, I did a video on that. It's a live stream. It's like an hour and 26 minutes. Who got time? Who finna do that? Not me. I'll be scanning and scrolling, looking for what I want. So stop treating your audience like they are brand new and stuff like that. Audiences, communities, customers are very wise. This is not the 60s and the 70s. You know what I'm saying? So start doing some different things in the beginning of your videos. There are some videos that I've watched where within like 2 minutes and 45 seconds, 2 minutes, 37 seconds, I'm giving specific references here. When I watched the video of a client and I'm like, what are you doing? We're literally at 2 minutes and 37 seconds before you actually start talking about why this person wanted to click on the video. Sorry, I'm getting my heating pad and stuff right. 2 minutes and 37 seconds before you get to the point, why? What are you talking about? What are you even talking about for 2 minutes and 37 seconds? Can I get an A band? You feel me? So let's get to the point within the first 8 to 15 seconds. So you want to start crafting the hook of your videos. So if you notice, or when you go back to replay the beginning of this video, I have my normal live stream intro and things like that, and saying hello and stuff like that after the fact. But I'm going to start it off, especially for something where I have like planned dedicated content. It's not just like a, hey, we're doing a live stream, community chat. I'm going to answer questions and blah, 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 which, by the way, we will be doing in a few minutes. I'm going to start it off. If you've been struggling with it, or if you feel like you don't have time for, I'm speaking to you directly and the pain points and the interests that you have for why you would want to watch or click on this video. That's the thing, that when you're doing the hooks of your videos, the point is to keep them on the hook. You know what I'm saying? If you've ever fished or even watched anything with fishing or even seen anything with fishing, you know what it feels like to get somebody on the hook and lose them. And sometimes when you all are doing your videos, that's what's happening. You hooked them, you started to have them, and then you lost them. You lost the fish, right? And so it reminds me of something I used to hear in church. It's like, going to be a fisher of men. And it's like, okay, if we're doing that, like a hook means I need to keep them on the hook. Some of y'all are losing people because you just take too long to get to the point. And that's okay. But let's change that. Let's change that moving forward. Let's just all recommit to getting to the point faster. And I've gotten so many comments of people and of you all just saying thank you for getting to the point, like so quickly in the video. So for sure in your intros, when you're going through these, especially when you start going into the video content quadrant, again, y'all have the QR code, so I'm gonna take this down. But when you're going through this and you have your medium planners and your hard hitters, make sure that you're really doing research on what is the main pain point that people are having and what am I going to be addressing in the video. So if I clicked on one of you all's videos and it's like I looked for an answer for one video and it's like 3 minutes, 34 seconds before she actually got so upset. Let's not waste our community's time. Or if we want people to become a member of our community, if they're brand new to us, let's not waste their time. Let's honor them for clicking, thank them, and get to the point. All right. So this content quadrant can help you a whole lot. And again, this is included in the video content quadrant. We've been at this for a while now in the Video Simplify community, in the email community. They've already had this stuff for a little while, but now this is becoming public and we're making this available to the full Glad gang here on YouTube. So if you need to take a screenshot of this, feel free to do so. Or if you need to come back to the live stream later, feel free to do so. We'll be here on the replay. So if you're watching this on the replay, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. So let's jump into some Q&A about this. What are some things that you all may be struggling with? What are some questions that you have when it comes to like maybe planning out your video ideas and the like? And if we don't have any questions, then we can go ahead and wrap this up and go on about our way on a fine Friday. Do you feel me? That you know what? I could have been a rapper in a past life. Maybe not a good one, but you know, somewhere in there, I could have been in the studio burning minutes. Okay. Let's just see. Let's see what's going on here. Nick Taylor saying it's going to be 105 degrees here in Southeast Texas. We ain't about that life. We ain't about that life at all. Not at all. All righty. Cut my side camera off for the vlog. All right. Yeah, I got 2.32 seconds before we call it a good day. And again, if you need to grab the planning guide, if you want to, that link is also available in the chat. You can go to diana.link/planning guide, and it will take you to download it. And again, included with that is going to be a 7-day video challenge where I'll be walking you through each day. It's not you got to create a video every day, but how you can start to really maximize and use this planning guide very, very well. So I was literally screenshotting it when you said it. Good to know. Good to know. I want to make it easy for you all to consume content. Lula, thank you so much. I see all of your content, your comments, Lula. I want to give a shout out to you because you deserve it. So Lula, thank you so much for all of your love and your kindness in the comment section over on the vlog channel. I really appreciate that. The vlog channel has been like something that's been close to my heart because there's a lot of memories that I have in going from literally having surgery, almost dying, figuring out that I'm gonna have to deal with this endometriosis stuff for life. Stage 4, worse than it could be. It's only 4 stages to endometriosis, and I'm at level 4. You know what I'm saying? When the doctors tell you we've medically done everything that we could do, the only thing left to do is you can keep having surgeries to kind of help with it so you can have better quality of life. And I'm just not about that life. You ain't finna keep cutting on me. You feel me? So I ain't with it. But going from that to going back to work, sitting in the cubicle, digging more into personal development, putting that stuff to work, and starting building a channel and building a business while sitting in the cubicle. And now we're here. I have checked off a lot of dreams and a lot of goals that I set way back when. And now I'm like, dag, I need to set better goals. I need to set better goals and bigger goals because we've accomplished a lot. And that's what I want for you all so much in my heart. I truly, truly desire to help you simplify the video creation process. It's just not a saying. It's just not something to have in a video or on the YouTube channel banner. I sincerely mean that, for whatever that means for you. Maybe you love your job and the work that you do. I'm cool with that. I'm not one of those people like, F your job. It's like, no. Because the jobs that you have, as bad as they are, make it possible for you to do what you are at least able to do. It may not be all things that you want or what you actually need sometimes. And I get it. Get a check and you like, this ain't enough. What fell? Oh, my watch. It's like, it's not enough. You get a check and you like, my bills still say I need a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Going on payment plans, doing stuff. I get it 100%. But with all my heart, my desire is to help you simplify creating videos so you can take this stuff and make it real easy to create. Those of you in the Video Simplify community, in the membership community, there's going to be a video that's shared in there today. I guess I should also let you all know the masterclass is just step one in a grand plan that I have to help you all become better creators. This shirt that I wear that says create, post, repeat, I mean that. Create the content, post the content, repeat the process. We're going to be doing some giveaways. Also spoke with Ecamm. They're coming in to help with some things. We have some content coming in from Loopback. We have some lights and stuff that came in that's all going to be in what we call the Creator Series. And the first video is already rip-roaring and ready to go. Thinking about launching that on Saturday, but maybe we'll wait till Monday. I'm not sure. But all right, so I see no questions, or at least none that got posted in enough time. So what we're going to do is call it good on this. Thank you all so much for your time and your attention, and whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching this on the replay. I appreciate you more than you know. And again, create your content, post your content, repeat the process. Videos only have a life if you post them. Otherwise, they just stay stuck in your mind, suffering from the disease of maybe one day or eventually. Don't live like that. Create your content, post your content, repeat the process. With that, guys, live with passion. I will see you all in the next video, kicking off the Creator Series. With that, guys, I'll see you later.